Ronan has an employee test today for a position at an edtech company for which he applied a week ago.
Okay, I'm ready to do the employee test. Wait, there's a test of logical reasoning. What is it for?
Well, Orbit friends, do you know the purpose of the reasoning logic test and what are its types? Let's take a look at this video to learn more. Hello Orbit friends. Welcome to Training Types of Logical Reasoning in Basic Decision Making. Logical reasoning is a systematic thought process that employs established properties and laws related to proportional relationships to derive valid conclusions or outcomes. As part of the company's job application screening process, one commonly encounters the logical reasoning test. This assessment serves as a valuable tool for evaluating an individual's intelligence and capacity for logical thinking. Its primary objective is to assess whether a candidate possesses sound reasoning and problem-solving capabilities. There are several types of reasoning logic tests, including general logic tests, story logic tests, syllogism tests, or analysis of statements and conclusions, and diagram logic tests. Well, if you don't want to fail this reasoning logic test, you should become adept in logical reasoning skills and make them a habitual part of your approach to solving everyday problems. To engage in logical reasoning effectively, you have to understand the various types of reasoning, which basically, there are two primary forms of reasoning: deductive reasoning and inductive reasoning. Deductive reasoning is a type of reasoning where particular conclusions are made from broad observations. Deductive reasoning typically bases its conclusions logically on the premises discovered. A premise is a presumption, idea, or basis for a conclusion that is believed to be correct. Here's a simple example to understand deductive reasoning. Premise 1. Didi has a preference for consuming nutritious foods. Premise 2. Individuals who have a preference for nutritious foods tend to maintain good health. Conclusion. Therefore, Didi possesses a healthy body. Another example is the application of deductive reasoning in the workplace, for example. To enhance your company's overall revenue, consider increasing the marketing budget allocation for product line A, which currently generates a significant portion of your earnings. Inductive reasoning is a method of logical thinking that involves deriving general statements from specific occurrences or observations that happened before. Inductive reasoning manifests in various forms, including generalizations, analogies, and establishing causal relationships. Generalization is the reasoning process of drawing conclusions about some or all similar phenomena based on the observation of specific instances or symptoms that exhibit particular properties. It involves deriving overarching conclusions from the observation of specific facts or symptoms. Analogy is a form of reasoning that involves drawing conclusions by comparing two things that share numerous similarities. These shared similarities serve as the basis for deriving conclusions. A causal relationship is a reasoning process obtained from interconnected symptoms. Causal relationships are divided into three types, including cause and effect relationship. This relationship is structured such that it leads to the occurrence of B. Effect-cause relationship. This relationship follows the pattern of being initiated by effect B. Cause and effect chain. This denotes a scenario where a cause can trigger a sequence of effects. The initial effect subsequently becomes a cause, leading to the emergence of a second effect, and so forth, until a specific effect materializes. Well, Orbit friends, in order to better understand inductive reasoning, let's take a look at the following simple example. Premise 1. The temperature on Kuta Beach is high. Premise 2. The temperature on Ankle Beach is high. Premise 3. The temperature on beaches, in general, is high. Conclusion. Beaches typically have high temperatures. In the workplace, you can apply inductive reasoning like the following example. Flight ticket sales to Bali have consistently surged at year-end for the last 5 years. If you're employed at a travel agency, a prudent approach would be to double the range of Bali tour packages offered during the year-end holidays in comparison to other months. In the workplace, you can use logical reasoning skills for decision-making. An example is as follows. The 4 examples of such decisions can be done by doing deductive reasoning. Then another example is as follows. These 4 things you can decide the solution for using inductive reasoning. Well, Orbit friends, with the end of this video discussion, you have learned what are the types of logical reasoning, their purpose, forms of deductive and inductive reasoning, to examples. Until we meet again at other trainings. Inspirational greetings. Good luck is always with you and thank you.